Have you ever felt like the universe is trying to tell you something, but you just can't figure out the message? Maybe you're missing important signs from your higher self, that wise, divine part within each of us. Ignoring these signs can mean missing out on incredible opportunities for spiritual growth and personal transformation. What if I told you that paying attention to these signs could completely change your life? It might sound counterintuitive, but the answers you're seeking might be in those small coincidences, vivid dreams, or even the people who suddenly appear in your life. Imagine living with a deep connection to your inner wisdom, where every decision is guided by intuition and divine inspiration. Many people live this reality, continuously manifesting their desires and experiencing powerful spiritual transformation. And you can too. By paying attention and following the signs from your higher self, you can unlock an inner power you didn't know you had, aligning yourself with collective consciousness and divine connection. Get ready to discover a world of synchronicities and inner wisdom that can transform the way you live and understand the universe around you. Connecting with your higher self is like opening a window to the divine wisdom within us all. This aspect of our consciousness transcends the limitations of the physical world and connects us to a source of infinite wisdom. Think of yourself as a vast ocean, where the waves represent your daily experiences, and the higher self is the deep, silent depth that keeps everything in balance. This is where true manifestation begins, as it's through this connection that we can access the inner wisdom and spiritual transformation needed for our journey. In everyday life, this connection can be felt in the small synchronicities around us. For instance, finding a book on spirituality, just when you're seeking answers or meeting someone who guides you at a crucial moment. These moments reveal the inner power within us, subtly guiding us to our greater purpose. Practicing creative visualization, such as imagining yourself surrounded by golden light, can strengthen this connection, purifying our energy and expanding our collective consciousness. For those seeking to deepen this relationship, practices like meditation and introspection are essential. Taking a few minutes each day to sit in silence, focus on your breathing, and let thoughts flow without judgment can open doors to profound insights and spiritual revelations. This quiet time not only strengthens your connection with your higher self, but also promotes inner peace and mental clarity. The interconnection of physical, spiritual, and emotional dimensions is fascinating, showing how all parts of our existence are intertwined. Imagine how an intense emotional event can manifest physically, causing things like a rapid heartbeat or muscle tension. Similarly, a spiritual practice like meditation can bring emotional peace and mental clarity, demonstrating the synchronicity between these dimensions. This interconnection reveals how spiritual transformation is a holistic process, affecting every aspect of our lives. A practical example is yoga, which integrates body, mind, and spirit in a single activity. While physical postures strengthen and flex the body, attention to breathing and meditation purifies the mind and elevates consciousness. Another example is journaling, where writing about emotions and experiences can uncover spiritual insights and promote emotional healing. These moments of reflection are essential for understanding the divine connection in our daily lives, guiding us to inner wisdom and necessary transformation. As we become more aware of this interconnection, we begin to notice signs of synchronicity around us. Messages in dreams, significant events, and unexpected encounters become seen as manifestations of our higher self, communicating through different dimensions. These signs are invitations to explore our spirituality more deeply, something that becomes even clearer when we understand the role of vivid dreams and symbols, the next step in our journey. Vivid dreams are more than just creations of our subconscious mind. They are portals to a higher dimension where the higher self communicates with us through symbols and hidden messages. Often, we wake up from a dream with an intense feeling, sudden clarity, or a message that seems crucial. These dreams are manifestations of our inner wisdom, offering guidance and deep insights that can transform our lives. It's like a higher part of ourselves is trying to guide us to a path of greater spirituality and awareness. A practical example could be a recurring dream of flying, often symbolizing freedom and the desire to transcend limitations. Reflecting on these dreams can help identify areas in our lives where we feel stuck and seek ways to liberate ourselves. Writing these dreams in a journal right after waking up can help identify patterns and important messages. Practicing creative visualization before sleeping, imagining yourself surrounded by light and asking for guidance from your higher self, can intensify these vivid dreams, bringing more clarity and spiritual direction. These symbols and messages in dreams are forms of synchronicity that reveal hidden and deep connections in our lives. As we become more attentive to these signs, we start to see how they intertwine with our daily and emotional experiences. The inner wisdom we gain through dreams prepares us to better understand the specifics of mirroring, where our words and actions seem synchronized with those of others, creating deep and meaningful communication. Mirroring occurs when our words and actions seem perfectly in sync with those of others, creating a sense of deep and meaningful connection. This mirroring is a reflection of our higher self, manifesting in daily interactions. Imagine talking to someone and suddenly realizing you're finishing each other's sentences or sharing similar thoughts and feelings effortlessly. This synchronicity indicates that we are aligned with our inner wisdom, allowing our inner power to flow freely. This synchronicity doesn't just happen in conversations, but also in everyday actions. For example, you might be thinking about a friend, and unexpectedly, they call you. Or perhaps you find a solution to a problem exactly when you need it most. These mirroring moments are manifestations of our spiritual awakening, where divine connection and collective consciousness become visible in our lives. To promote these experiences, it's helpful to practice mindfulness, observing the synchronicities around us and trusting that they are guiding us in the right direction. By considering and embracing the concept of mirroring, we strengthen our connection with our higher self and inner wisdom. This awareness helps us understand that we are not alone on our spiritual journey. We are constantly receiving guidance and support from a higher source. This connection prepares us to trust more in our intuition and inspiration, which we will explore in the next topic, showing how these qualities guide us toward our true purpose. Intuition and inspiration are like rays of light illuminating our path, guiding us to our true purpose without the need for rational explanations. This inner voice, often subtle, gives us a sense of certainty that seems inexplicable but deeply reassuring. When we follow our intuition, we are aligned with our higher self, allowing inner wisdom to guide us. A practical example is when you feel a strong impulse to make a decision, even when all external indications suggest otherwise. Trusting this intuition is an act of manifestation and spiritual transformation, connecting us with our inner power. Inspiration, on the other hand, comes as a divine breath, bringing ideas and creative solutions that seem to come out of nowhere. These moments of inspiration are clear signs that we are tuned into collective consciousness and divine connection. To cultivate this inspiration, it's useful to engage in activities that nourish the soul, such as listening to music, reading inspiring books, or simply spending time in nature. These practices help purify our energy, creating an internal space conducive to inspiration. A good example is the habit of keeping a journal for ideas, noting down everything that comes to mind during these moments of clarity. Following intuition and inspiration can lead to surprising discoveries and profound realizations. They are the silent guides that keep us on the right path, helping us avoid detours and find our purpose with greater clarity. The sudden appearance of people in our lives is often not mere coincidence, but a manifestation of our higher self, bringing individuals who play specific and important roles. These people come into our lives during times of need or transformation, offering support, guidance, or challenges that propel us on our spiritual journey. Imagine meeting someone who, without any apparent reason, offers exactly the advice you need to hear, or crosses your path at a crucial moment, catalyzing a profound change. These interactions are clear examples of synchronicity and divine connection. These connections can be as simple as a casual conversation leading to an unexpected opportunity, or as complex as a long-term relationship shaping our life trajectory. A practical example is finding a mentor or friend who seems to understand your struggles and aspirations in a way few others can. To recognize these people and understand their purpose, it's important to stay open and receptive, practicing active listening and empathy. These interactions not only reinforce our spiritual awakening, but also reveal the inner wisdom within us. As we become more aware of these sudden appearances, we begin to see patterns and deeper meanings in our daily interactions. This awareness leads us to understand that nothing happens by chance, and that every encounter has a specific purpose in our spiritual transformation journey. This realization also helps us deal with the intense emotions that often accompany these experiences. Emotional intensity is a clear sign that we are in direct communication with our higher self, reflecting a profound inner transformation. These strong emotions can arise unexpectedly, bringing forth feelings that seem larger than the situation itself would justify. This emotional whirlwind is often a call to pay attention to inner wisdom, as it is through these emotions that our inner power manifests. A practical example is feeling overwhelming joy during a creative activity, or a deep, poignant sadness leading to necessary introspection. These intense emotions can be both positive and negative, each carrying an important message. For instance, anger can indicate an area of life where we feel disrespected or neglected, while joy can show us the path that resonates most with our true essence. Practices like meditation and energy cleansing help process these emotions healthily, allowing spiritual transformation to occur more harmoniously. A simple exercise is conscious breathing, focusing on slow inhalation and exhalation to calm the mind and heart. Through acknowledging and understanding these intense emotions, we can access deeper levels of our spiritual awakening. This emotional journey teaches us to trust our intuition more and follow the path revealed by our higher self. As we grow and evolve, we realize that some separations are inevitable, something we'll explore in the next topic, where we'll discuss the need to distance ourselves from certain people to advance on our spiritual journey. As we grow spiritually, separating from certain individuals in our lives can be a significant part of the spiritual transformation process. This distancing is not necessarily a reflection of conflict or negativity, but rather a need to realign with our new energetic vibration. When deeply engaged in our spiritual awakening, interests, values, and needs can change, and some relationships no longer resonate with our new perspective. It's like a tree needing to prune its branches to grow stronger and healthier. A practical example is distancing from friendships or social circles that no longer support or energetically drain us. This separation can be painful at first, but it is essential to create space for new connections aligned with our spiritual journey. A useful exercise is honestly evaluating our relationships, identifying those that nurture us and those that hinder our progress. From there, we can take conscious steps to cultivate a more harmonious environment that supports our spiritual growth. By accepting these separations as part of our evolution process, we allow new people and experiences into our lives, bringing new learning and growth opportunities. This cycle of separation and renewal is a natural aspect of life, reflecting the ongoing energy cleansing that occurs as we elevate our collective consciousness. As we free ourselves from old connections, we find more space for introspection and meditation, practices that help us reconnect with our inner selves and strengthen our connection with the higher self. Meditation and solitude are precious moments that allow us to reconnect with our higher self and explore the depths of our inner wisdom. The practice of meditation, even for just a few minutes a day, can bring peace and clarity that transforms our perspective and helps us hear the silent voice of our inner power. When we allow ourselves these moments of quiet, we open a direct channel with the divine connection, allowing spiritual transformation to occur more fluidly and naturally. These moments of solitude should not be confused with isolation. They are opportunities for energy cleansing and deep introspection. For example, taking time to walk in nature without distractions can be incredibly rejuvenating. During these walks, we can practice creative visualization, imagining a golden light surrounding our body and energizing every cell. This simple practice can help elevate our collective consciousness, bringing us closer to our spiritual essence. Moreover, the desire to spend more time alone can be a clear sign from our higher self, inviting us to withdraw from external noise and tune into our inner voice. These meditation and solitude practices are fundamental for cultivating a state of balance and harmony, allowing inspiration and excitement to flourish more naturally. This renewed connection prepares us to embrace significant changes and the renewing vigor we will discuss in the next topic, where we will explore inspiration and enthusiasm as indicators of a deep connection with the higher self. Inspiration and intensity are clear indicators of a deep connection with the higher self, bringing a renewal of energy and a sense of reinvigorated purpose. When we feel inspired, it's as if a current of divine energy flows through us, guiding our actions and thoughts with clarity and purpose. This often inexplicable excitement drives us to act, create, and manifest our desires powerfully and effectively. For example, an innovative idea that emerges during meditation or a moment of silence can transform not only our lives but also the lives of those around us. This renewed vigor is a sign that we are aligned with our true essence and collective consciousness. When we are aligned, our inner power amplifies, allowing inner wisdom to manifest more visibly in our actions and decisions. To nurture this inspiration, it is helpful to engage in activities that bring us joy and deep satisfaction. This can include creative hobbies like painting or writing, or simply spending time with people who understand our spiritual values. These practices not only increase our excitement, but also purify our energy, creating an environment conducive to manifestation. As we allow ourselves to follow these impulses of inspiration and passion, we begin to notice a profound spiritual transformation. We feel a stronger connection to our mission and life purpose, and every action becomes a significant step in our spiritual journey. This state of being helps us realize the importance of paying attention to the signs from our higher self, as they constantly guide us toward a more fulfilling and conscious life. Now that you've discovered how to identify the signs from your higher self, you're ready to apply this knowledge and transform your life. Ask yourself, are you paying attention to the synchronicities around you? Are you listening to your intuition and following divine inspiration? These practices might seem simple, but they have the power to completely change your perspective and bring a level of spiritual depth you never imagined. What are you waiting for to start this spiritual transformation? Try meditating daily, keep a dream journal, and pay attention to relevant occurrences. Share your experiences in the comments, as your journey can inspire others to follow the same path. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you can continue to receive more content that will help strengthen your connection with your higher self and elevate your energetic vibration.